Hi Scorpio, this is Heather from the Crystal Vein Tarot. Thank you for joining me today, and for anyone who is new to my channel, thank you for joining me. I am an energy reader and healer, and again, welcome to my channel. I'm going to be doing a general reading, and this general reading is for the Sun, Moon, Rising sign of Scorpio for the month of February. Now, as a general reading, the messages will resonate differently for everyone, and some of the messages may not resonate at all. So be sure to check out your moon and rising sign readings as well for a complete picture of the energies that are around you. Now, I am doing this reading for the full month of February. Normally, I do a first half of the month and a second half of the month. However, I'm going to change things up a little bit. So this is going to be for the full month of February, but then I'm going to be doing weekly readings, these little weekly readings, and it's going to be a completely different format. So I really hope you enjoy them. I'm very excited to launch these readings. They're going to begin in February, so be sure to like, share, subscribe, and click on the notification bell so you are notified when these readings are posted, the February weekly ones. So again, this reading is for the Sun, Moon, Rising sign of Scorpio. So Scorpio, you begin with the Three of Coins. So this is you at the present moment where you are right now. And the Three of Coins are Three of Pentacles. Pentacles are earth energy, physical energy. So it's your lendables, your assets, your tangible, actual, touchable, physical, tangible assets in your life, such as your money, possessions. It can also represent security and stability of your house, home, family, and your physical body as well. And Pentacles does represent Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn energy. So it could be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn around you. But the Three of Coins this is a card about teamwork and collaboration. It's about you developing your skills, quality craftsmanship. So you see in this imagery here, this gentleman, he's working on these pentacles, and he's carving them out, and he's you know, putting a lot of skill, effort, concentration into them. He's developing a skill. So this is about you, and it can also be about collaboration and teamwork. So you could be working with others. So right now, Scorpio, I feel like the energy around you is one where you are in a situation where you are working with others, but you're doing that because you are working on developing yourself. So whether or not it's developing skills, quality of the work that is being generated from this joint effort here. And crossing you have death, and I'm actually, so the death card is actually the card of Scorpio. So here you are, Scorpio, showing up in your own reading. So hello. And the death card, though, a lot of people are afraid of the death card. I love the death card. It's one of my favorite cards in the tarot deck because it represents big changes. And who doesn't love change? I know most people don't love change. Most people don't like change. But changes are necessary. Changes are good. Changes are what make you grow, develop, and learn. And so change is important. And so this can represent endings. It can time to move on. Rebirth, transformation. So this is all about you growing, Scorpio. And this is the energy that's crossing you. So it can be good or bad, a potential obstacle, potential support. So I feel like this is a bit of a double-edged sword for you, Scorpio. I feel it like it represents something that's both good and bad. Again, a transformation, big changes, things coming to an end. That's the bad, right? People generally don't like change. They don't like having to give up things or to move on. And that's what this card is about. But it clears out the old to allow that new to come in, and that whole new possibilities. It opens doors for you. So that's where the good is. So this is the energy that's around you. So whatever it is that you're working on, this whole group type setting thing that you are in, or whatever skill that you're working on, it's you transforming yourself, and this is going to lead to doors opening for you. Like, I feel like this is you being rebirthed, and it's time to move on. Now, death can actually represent actual physical death. So, you know, it could be friend, family members, pets, number of different things. And if that's the case, my condolences, and I'm sorry for your loss, Scorpio. But I really am feeling like, for like the biggest majority of you, this is more about you transforming, because there's a big change going on in your life. So this is such a big, huge opportunity for personal growth for you. But it is also an ending, and you know, sometimes we do mourn those endings. And you have the High Priestess in the foundation or past conditions that have led to the present. So this whole transformation. And the High Priestess is the card of, this is about secrets and mystery. It's also about trusting yourself and your intuition. This is the most intuitive. She is the holder of secret knowledge, the esoteric. She has the knowledge of the universe. And so this is about being able to tap into that and trusting your intuition. And so I feel like this, you developing yourself and this transformation that you're going through, Scorpio, that it may be driven for some of you, you could actually become opening up on a more spiritual level and going down that path. So you could be learning about astrology, you could be learning about tarot, crystals, you could be learning about like any of the esoteric type, you could be learning about the chakra system. So I feel for some of you, you are, that's the direction, and that's what this skill, that's what you're developing, and this is how you're transitioning. You're transitioning and changing on a spiritual level. But I think for a lot of you, though, this has been there was time. You were ready for a change, and you kind of listened to your intuition, or even perhaps something was revealed to you, a secret was revealed to you, and that has led to you deciding to move forward with this skill development and transforming yourself. So in the recent past, or energy that could still be lingering, but it's moving into the background, you have the Four of Coins. And the Four of Coins, it can be a card about greed. You see this gentleman here, he's hoarding these coins to himself. He's holding them very tightly, not willing to share with anyone else. So it can be about greed. It can also be about a fear of not having money, or a desire for long-term security. So I feel like this change for you is, I don't feel like it's driven by greed, but I do feel like it's a little bit more driven by wanting more stability or security in your life. And you have the Strength card crowning you. I'm really happy to see this here. So this is a situation on the horizon, or what could be coming in to help you and your strength, Scorpio. So you actually have the Strength card in your strength position. So Strength card is Leo. So there could be a Leo in your life, someone that has a lot of Leo in their chart that's around you and is coming in to help you through this transformation and transition of yourself. But the Strength card is also about having that internal strength. So this woman here, she's petting all these wild, dangerous beasts, and she's not afraid of them. She's petting them, she's touching them. You see, they each have this light on their forehead, on their crown, and that's how she's communicating with them. It's through that almost like a telepathic communication. It's her internal strength. It's her internal will, not brute strength, that is controlling and communicating with these wild beasts. And she has nothing to fear from them. They're not going to attack her. And this could be about you having that internal strength, digging deep, having that courage and bringing that forth. So as you're going through this transformation, it's not one that's going to take physical strength, it's going to take internal strength. So this is about you making sure that you bring forward that self-love and that unconditional love and self-respect towards yourself. And be gentle with yourself, Scorpio. Sometimes you can be very hard on yourself. You expect a lot from yourself. And so be gentle with yourself. Have that inner courage, that inner strength in being brave and facing this transformation, but also bring that self-love and be gentle with yourself. Don't be too hard on yourself. So you do have the Three of Swords energy here, and I was expecting this card to come up. So the Three of Swords is about heartbreak and loss. It can also represent depression. You know, and just by the imagery of the card, you can see that you know, with the tear coming down the face, that this is a card of sadness and of loss. And again, I mentioned earlier, so this is the near future, what could be developing from the situation. And I don't believe that this is anything to fear. And this is again where you bring that self-love. Be kind to yourself, Scorpio. Don't be too hard on yourself. Don't be too judgmental with yourself as you're going through this transformation, because this transformation again represents change. Change is scary. As good as it can be for us, a lot of times we dig in our heels and we resist it and we fight it. And if you fight it, it's going to just bring more heartbreak and loss to you, rather than accept it and have that self-acceptance and that self-love. And that will help you to get through that, because even if this change is the most positive change in the world for you, you could even be excited about what you lose in the process. The things that you have to let go of can bring that mourning, that inner mourning for you. And then you have the Queen of Coins here, and this is in your attitude or viewpoint towards a situation. So the court cards, Page, Knight, Queen, King, can represent individuals that are in our lives. And coins or pentacles are earth energy, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So there could be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn in your life that plays an important role in your life and is helping you through this transition. But Queens and Kings are the masters of their suit. Your pages, they're very young at heart, youthful energy. They're just beginning to master their suit. The Knights are a little bit more mature, but the Kings and Queens, they have mastered their suit. They've been through it all. And so the Queen of Pentacles is someone who's very resourceful. She's represents fertility and domesticity. She runs her kingdom very efficiently. She's surrounded by abundance. She's surrounded, like, abundance in all aspects of her life. So in money, possessions, security of health, home, house, family. So she has all that. She's surrounded by abundance, and she shares that abundance with those around her and those whom she cares about. She makes sure that they're taken care of. So this could be someone that's in your life that's helping you through this, or this could be your viewpoint, that you know that this is the best thing for you, Scorpio, that this change, this transition is the best thing for you, and you know that it's going to be something that's going to be fruitful and help you bring abundance in all areas of your life. And that's how you're seeing the situation. That's what's helping you draw on that inner strength with yourself to get through that. And you have the Four of Cups here in what you need to know, or things that could be influencing the situation. So I feel like part of this change and transition, and that could even be part of the intuition, and you trusting your intuition, was that you were feeling you're feeling unfulfilled, you are feeling emotionally unfulfilled, and that's a definite sign or trigger for anyone to realize that they need to make a change in their life. If you're not feeling emotionally fulfilled, if don't have joy in your life, if you're not happy about something, that it is time to change something in your life. You are ready for some kind of a transition. But the Four of Cups is, again, it's a card about feeling unfulfilled. So the cups represent emotional energy. It's water. It's Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So because you are a water sign, Scorpio. Again, so these cups are all the things that emotionally fulfill you. These are also the things that you have that have brought you joy in your life, perhaps, but don't anymore. But you see that there's a surprise gift coming in from the universe, and they're offering you this cup, this opportunity for emotional fulfillment. You just have to notice it. You just have to see it. And I feel like there's a little bit of a, because this is in the position of what you need to know, I feel like if you dwell too much on that feeling of apathy and that feeling of loss and that mourning, do feel those emotions of loss, but if you solely focus on that, then you could miss that opportunity. So I am feeling this warning coming in, but you do know that there's a surprise gift coming in, and it will bring you an opportunity for emotional fulfillment, Scorpio. And you have the Two of Coins, and in your hopes and fears of the work that needs to be done behind the scenes. So one of the things that you're going to need to do is, there's a couple things to make a choice. You're going to have two choices presented to you, two paths to choose from, and you're going to have to make a decision. But this is also about you multitasking. So it's about you juggling things going on in your life, and you have so all these pentacles, he's riding this unicycle and he's carrying these pentacles. A lot of times this card is seen, this person is juggling the pentacles and balancing them and trying to balance everything, all the things that you have going on in your life. You're trying to balance them, but at some point you need to make a decision, because if you don't, you will burn yourself out, Scorpio. So and this could even be you're still trying to hang on to, that you're refusing to let go of what you need to let go of in order for this transition, for the things that need to change, the things that need to end, the things that you need to move on from, that you're really trying to hang on to them tightly as you're still moving forward and transitioning and transforming. But at some point you need to make that choice to let it go. Because I do feel like you're saddened to let things go. And I feel like this is a little bit of a warning for you, that if you don't, this is where you could be headed. And this is the Five of Pentacles. And the Five of Pentacles is about worry and isolation. It can also represent ill health as well, poverty, financial loss. I don't feel like you're going to financially lose, Scorpio, but I feel like there's that worry about that. And that this could be what's holding you back. This could be what's causing you to mourn and causing you to juggle so much and have so many things going on and trying to balance everything, but not willing to let things go because you're afraid of, you're worrying about loss. You are worrying about loss. But again, have that faith in yourself and have that inner strength to get through that. I am going to clarify that right now, Scorpio. So this Five of Coins, why is the Five of Coins there? So we have the Ten of Swords. Okay, so the because you've been through a lot, Scorpio. The Ten of Swords, this is, it's a pretty gruesome card. I mean, all these 10 swords are in this man's back. But I do like seeing the Ten of Swords because, so you've been going through a lot of challenges in your life. Recently, you've had a lot of things going on. They've been difficult. It's been challenging for you, but because 10, you have ace through 10. Ace is the new beginning, the opportunity. 10 is completion and completion of a cycle. So 10 of Swords means that painful situation, the challenges that you've been facing, they are coming to an end. They're over. And that's where you're headed, Scorpio. So you can release it and let it go and know that it's ending. That's ending. Your challenges are ending. As you're going through this transformation, that is part of that transformation. You've got to let go of that because they're over. It's ending. And once you release that, the challenge will be over. That difficult situation will be over once you let it go. And once you let it go, that new opportunity comes in. That mental clarity. You'll finally have that mental clarity and that peace. New ideas will start coming in, and that will help to feed you and feed that emotional fulfillment opportunity, Scorpio. You have a very heavy reading for the month of February. I feel like there's a lot of big changes going on for you. Immense opportunity for growth and transformation for you, Scorpio. But I feel like it's going to be a heavy month for you. The energy is going to be heavy for you because of that, because of the transformation. And I think it's going to be worth it for you in the long run, but it's going to be, there's going to be some challenges because, again, it's just heavy energy that you need to clear out first before it lightens up. So I'm going to pull an Angel Tarot card for any last bits of advice from Spirit. And we have the Two of Fire. So you're coming into your own, Scorpio. New partnerships or contracts. And you need to continue to move forward. So that's the messages with the Two of Fire. But keep moving forward. And I'm going to pull an Angel Therapy card. So I haven't used these cards in a while. I quite like these cards. They're from Doreen Virtue. They have nice messages on them as well. So we're going to see what messages the angels have for you. And we have past life issue. So Scorpio. So this situation has a basis in one of your previous lifetimes. Ask your angels to help you remember, release, learn, and heal from your past experience. So that could be why it's so painful for you to release. Because it's in there really deeply in your energy. In your energy field. So I'm going to pull one final card, a Living Reiki Healing card. So Reiki is energy healing, and we do develop energy blocks in our energy field from this lifetime, past lifetimes that we bring forward. And I like these cards. I find the messages can help to release and let go of some of those energy blockages. Okay. So I want this card that's behind. They kind of stick together. Practice happiness, Scorpio. So practice happiness because, as His Holiness the Dalai Lama says, the purpose of life is to be happy. What a lovely message, Scorpio. What a lovely message. So this concludes your reading for the month of February. Thank you so much for joining me. Again, be sure to like, share, subscribe, and click on that notification bell so you are notified when I start the weekly readings. Again, that will be for the first week of February, will be the first one, and I'm doing a new format, and I'm so excited about it, and I really hope you enjoy it. So please, when you watch the videos, give me some feedback and let me know what you think of them. And the layout of the reading for the weekly ones. I will still continue to do my monthly ones, these bigger ones. But yeah, I'm really excited about the format and these weekly ones as well. So thank you again for joining me, Scorpio, and take care.